All right, let us look at this question. I'll be using the substitution method to solve for x and y. Okay, so let's make this equation 1 and let's make this equation 2. The first thing first is to make either x or y the subject of the relation. So you can either choose equation 1 or you choose equation 2. All right, so but I'll be making use of equation 1. So I'm bringing out equation 1, which is 5x minus 3y equals 18. Now from this equation here now I'll want to make x the subject of relation. Okay, so for me to make x the subject of relation, I'll need to isolate 5x first. By isolating 5x, I have 5x equals 18 plus 3y. So the next thing I need to do here to make x the subject of the formula is to divide both sides by 5. So I divide this by 5, I divide the whole of this by 5. So I clear up this. So x becomes 18 plus 3y over 5. Okay, so now this is x, me making x the subject of relation equation 1. So I want to use equation 2 this time around. Now I will now substitute x, okay, this expression for x in equation 2. Okay, so I have this as, now this is equation 2 here, 2x plus 4y then equals 54. So what do I do now? Now I will take the whole of this now and substitute it for this x here. Okay, so then here becomes 2. Then I'll open our bracket because the expression of x is in fraction. So here you have 18 plus 3y over 5. Then close bracket. You can see I've replaced this x now for this expression in the bracket. Then I have my 4y rather, then equals 54. So what do I do next? I just need to open the bracket. Now by opening the bracket, I will distribute these two to the numerator. So I multiply 2 by 18. I also multiply these 2 by 3y. So which gives me 36 plus 6y, then all over 5. Take note, these 2 won't multiply 5. Rather, it only multiplies the numerator. Okay, so here we have our 4y, then equals 54. Now I'll need to multiply both sides by 5. Why? Because I want to clear off this fraction. Okay, and I want to clear off the 5 which acts as a denominator. Okay, so let me do this. 5 now times the whole of 36 plus 6y over 5, then close bracket, then plus 5 times 4y, then equals 5 times 54. So at this point, this 5 clears off this 5. Okay, now because 5 is acting, is at the numerator here. Okay, so we are left with 36 plus 6y, which is this, then plus, when you multiply this, we have 20y, then equals, when we multiply this, I guess this should be 270, right? So you get to notice that we have like term here, 6y and 20y. And when we sum both together, we have 36, which is this one, plus 26y, then equals 270. So I want to isolate 26y here. Now we have 26y, then equals 270 minus 36. And 270 minus 36 should give me 234. So I have here 26y equals 234. Now when I divide both sides by 26, so I tend to, I clear off 26 here, and 234 divided by 26, again this should give me 9. So 26 here 1, 26 here should give me 9. So therefore y equals 9. So you can see how I've gotten the value of y. So I want to plug in y equals 9 into either of the equation, either equation 1 or equation 2. So preferably, you can just use any one. So let us just use equation 1. So here I have 5x minus 3y equals 18. So I replace, or I substitute y for 9. So I have here 5x now minus 3 into 9 equals 18. So here I have 5x minus 27, because 3 times 9 is 27, then equals 18. Alright, so I want to isolate 5x here, which means negative 24, or I just add 24 to both sides of the equation. So I say plus 24 here, plus 27 rather, then plus 27. So this gives me that 5x now equals 18 plus 27 should give me 45. Okay, am I correct? Yeah, 45. So let me divide both sides by 5. So this clears off this. So 5 here 1 and 5 here should give me 9. So x also equals 9. The final answer for x and y. So, and if I plug in these two values into either of the equation above, I should get the same answer. Alright, so for this first one, let me just use the first one here. So 5 now times 9, then minus 3 times 9, since x and y is 9. So let us see if it will give us 18. So 5 times 9 is 45. Then minus 3 times 7 is 20. 3 times 9 is 27. So I think when 45 minus 27 should give me 18. So that's correct. And let us see if it is true also for equation 2. So here I have 2x plus 4y equals 54. So we'll be plugging in the value of x and y to confirm if the sum will give us 54. So here 2 times 9, then plus 4 times 9. Let's see if it's going to give us 54. So 2 times 9 is 18. Then plus 4 times 9, that should give us 36. Then equals 54. So 18 plus 36, it should give me, 54. then equals 54. You can see. All right. So these are just the respective values of x and y using the substitution method. All right. Okay, so I just hope you use this to solve the remaining ones. All right, thank you. Take care.